We're about to jump into learning some new and very powerful, very useful handles. But before doing that, I want to add 15 new verbs into our vocabulary, and we're going to add them very quickly. The reason that we can add them quickly is because they're all AR verbs, so all ending in AR, and they're all very, very close to English. So they sound the same, they look the same, spelt the same, mean the same. The relationship is very, very close. And so because of this, it means that it shouldn't be that hard to learn and memorize them. So let's get started. The verb to check is checar. So you can see how closely that sounds to the word that we're already used to in English. We have to check and checar. To accept is aceptar. So we have aceptar. Aceptar is to accept. To copy is copiar. Copiar is to copy. Let's just run through those three quickly. So we have to check, checar. To accept, aceptar. And to copy, copiar. You can see how closely these verbs are to English, and they're very useful verbs as well. The next one is to repair, and that is reparar. So we have reparar. Reparar is to repair. To recommend is our next one, and again, it's very close. It's recomendar. So we have recomendar. Recomendar is to recommend. The verb to notice is notar. This one is kind of like to note, right? To note something is to notice it or to take notice of it. So we have to notice in English is notar, in Spanish, notar. To respect is respetar. Respetar. So we have the difference here where in English we have this C, which you can hear respect at the end, where in Spanish it doesn't. It's respetar. Respetar is to respect. To celebrate, again, is very close. It's celebrar. Celebrar is to celebrate. To visit is visitar. Notice that we have a strong B sound, right? Because the V is pronounced like a B. So we have visitar. Visitar is to visit. The verb to study is estudiar. You'll actually find very few Spanish words that start with an S. Always have this E in front of it here. It's estudiar, is to study. Estudiar. The verb to examine is examinar. Again, really, really close to English. To examine, examinar. To protest is protestar. Protest, protestar, to protest. To communicate, we have comunicar. Really just the pronunciation is different. We have comunicar, comunicar. To confirm is confirmar. So you can see that we have confirm here. It's just that we add the AR onto the end and we change the pronunciation. Confirmar is to confirm. The verb to explain is explicar. We have explicar. Explicar is to explain. So those are our 15 verbs. Let's go through them once more quickly. So we have to check, checar. To accept, aceptar. To copy, copiar. To repair, reparar. To recommend, recomendar. To notice, notar. To respect, respetar. To celebrate, celebrar. To visit, visitar. To study, estudiar. To examine, examinar. To protest, protestar. To communicate, comunicar. To confirm, confirmar. And to explain, explicar. Let's drill these verbs at random now. How would you say to repair? Reparar. To visit, visitar. To explain, explicar. To recommend, recomendar. To protest, protestar. To repair, reparar. To confirm, confirmar. To accept, aceptar. To recommend, recomendar. To notice, notar. To celebrate, celebrar. To copy, copiar. To explain, explicar. To study, estudiar. To notice, notar. To accept, aceptar. To confirm, confirmar. To protest, protestar. To respect, respetar. To communicate, comunicar. To examine, examinar. To respect, respetar. To examine, examinar. To check, checar. To celebrate, celebrar. To copy, copiar. To check, checar. To visit, visitar. To study, estudiar. To communicate, comunicar. Finally, let's combine these new verbs with handles that we already know. How would you say, I need to check it? Necesito checarlo. They're not going to accept me. No van a aceptarme. Why do you have to copy me? ¿Por qué tienes que copiarme? We want to repair it today. Queremos repararlo hoy. I can recommend something for you. Puedo recomendar algo para ti. We just noticed it now. Acabamos de notarlo ahora. They have to respect me. Tienen que respetarme. When are you going to celebrate it? ¿Cuándo vas a celebrarlo? She wants to visit you. Quiere visitarte. I like to study. Me gusta estudiar. He needs to examine it. Necesita examinarlo. We are going to protest in the morning. Vamos a protestar en la mañana. She wants to communicate with them. Quiere comunicar con ellos. I need to confirm it for you. Necesito confirmarlo para ti. Can you explain why you're not going to be there tomorrow? ¿Puedes explicar por qué no vas a estar allí mañana? I think this was a good demonstration of just how powerful our handles are, because we are able to take full verbs to infinitives and really do a lot with them instantly. So make sure that you've run through the videos here to thoroughly learn these new verbs. It shouldn't be too hard because they are quite close to English in the sound and the meaning. The feel of them is quite close. Once you feel comfortable with these new verbs, we're going to go in now and add some extremely powerful new handles to our vocabulary, which should really ramp up your ability to express yourself in Spanish quite significantly.